Being a founder is not for everybody.
大家都知道，现在目前在澳大利亚学习 IT 科技以及能源相关行业的同学毕业以后呢，找工作是非常困难的。所以今天我们去采访一下 Smart， 看看我们本地西人的从事科技 IT 行业的创始人，他是如何看待就业问题的，包括呢他的秘诀是什么。
Hi David, could you please explain in the simplest way what the company does? What would you say was your product achievement?
Headsmart is a digitisation platform for schools. In the simplest sense, what we do is take all the actual paperwork, digitise them into the cloud. And I think obviously the proudest achievement is that we're still here after more than 11 years. We're profitable, still growing, I think is probably the biggest achievement.
So you have built a very successful tech company. What are the biggest challenges you faced at the beginning and how did you overcome them?
Well, the largest challenge at the beginning was just to find some customers. And literally you were visiting 4 schools a day, 5 schools a day. So honestly, it wasn't so much the product itself that is showing them what we could do. It was more talking to them, understanding the challenges that they had, and then showing them how we could connect our product to those challenges.
So David, if you could go back to when you were, let's say, 25, what's one piece of career advice you wish to have received earlier?
It's actually a really interesting one. Probably my best advice for somebody who's 25 is you don't need to rush, is the first one.
Yeah.
There is no rush. You're going to change and life will change and your career will change. So take a breath, get involved in different things rather than just following some narrow pathway.
What kind of team members or employees do you enjoy working with the most? What qualities stand out to you?
I think at least a passion for what we're trying to do. I love it when I see somebody who's got that extra sparkle in their eyes because they've taken time to understand the mission and the vision, and they buy into those values and what we're trying to do.
And also, many international students want to work in tech or startup companies in Australia. What do you think they should focus to stand out?
It's a really good question, and I was having a little bit of a think about it this morning. One piece of advice would be don't contain yourself just to your own community. Get involved in lots of different things so that you do see all of those perspectives. So taking the time to understand where you are, how that world works and how people work, I think is super important.
The last question. So you have had experience wearing many hats, founder, advisor, leader, and it's been the most rewarding part of the journey.
I want to make the point that being a founder is not for everybody. I think there's a little bit of a myth in the startup tech world that if you follow the checklist, you too will be successful. The honest reality is it takes a particular type of personality, a particular type of person. But you won't know that until you try. And so this is not about saying don't try. It's about saying understanding what you're getting yourselves into. It takes time. There are very few overnight successes. So you need patience, you need commitment. But the reward at the end of it, look, sure, the money is nice.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, Dave.